in the air out to straightaway left. Stevenson is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Sean Stevenson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike one to start the at-bat. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So digging in now, number 7. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Runner goes for second. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Hunter Renfroe.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stevenson is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Padres leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
You say you're trying to reach the sky. You can do it. All it takes is time.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Sean Stevenson. He singled his last time up.
on now, one time, right here. Hey, let it fly,
First
right
pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here. Wait for your pitch up there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Let's go, kid. One time right here. Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
Runners on the move for second. Don't want to forget about it. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder, number 24.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stevenson moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Sean Stevenson. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Franmil Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam!
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Francisco Mejia.
0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. A 2-out hit and win it. Passed ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson on the move. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Hold everything.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Adam Warren wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Mark Melanson wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasger. Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Strahm will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping up now, Sean Stevenson. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. Reyes sprinting after it. He's there and records the first down. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focus? Next to the plate for the Padres, number 9. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Stevenson ranging forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, a guy who's been playing great is Austin Hedges. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Into the box now, Sean Stevenson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, see it. Rip it.
Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup.
Ready once again, Sean Stevenson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one skied out toward right. Reyes is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. At the plate, Agustin Cabrera. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stevenson is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Next to bat for the Giants, Sean Stevenson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in once again, number 9 will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Leading off the inning, Sean Stevenson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the and get beat.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning. You got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
3.
Clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player in the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet. And they were a factor in the
put it down for 'em.
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Number 17, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Into the box now, Sean Stevenson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it. Out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here.
Odubel Herrera.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stevenson has a beat on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Gene Segura standing in. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Sean Stevenson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Stevenson.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Has been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Drew a base on balls his first time up.
Rhys Hoskins.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. Standing in, JT Realmuto. His past meetings with Samardzija. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The 1-2.
Herrera.
Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit.
Digging in, Sean Stevenson. He singled his last time up.
Stevenson.
From the stretch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to cap.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Chopped to third. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the 0-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Stevenson's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Ground ball left side, taken in by Longoria. Oh, look at Longoria. It's there, and he's out. Here's Bryce Harper now. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He's 1 for 5.
Harper.
Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season.
Striding into the box, Sean Stevenson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
This is line to left.
Round it, find the ball.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout.
Ready for another shot now, Sean Stevenson, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Fly,
this is on the ground over to first. And he is safe as he beats the play to the line. It's now a 7-5 ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, game 2 of this. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas. 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Hernandez.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Stevenson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field.
Stepping into the box, Sean Stevenson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Stevenson.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He's 4 for 11. In the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Stevenson. He makes the play, and that'll end. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sean Stevenson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 6-2 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat.
Digging in now, Sean Stevenson coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Stevenson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Pilar leads off first with 1
Here
away.
we go. Come on now. One time.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. His previous battles with Tony Watson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So in now for San Francisco, Sean Stevenson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. There's Segura. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 12-2 the final score in this ball game.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes.
from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Game 1 here in the month of August between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Jake Arrieta gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stevenson.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. Let it fly. Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah.
The baseball right now through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance.
And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, Dero.
Yeah, now you know from an offensive standpoint, pitcher better step up next inning. We went out and put a crooked number up on the board after you gave up 1 early. Time for you to grind it out for the boys.
Stevenson is there, and he'll make the catch. Stepping in, Maikel Franco. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Sean Stevenson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Stevenson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Stevenson.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. He's set. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Here we go, kid.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leave 1. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andrew McCutchen
pulls this one in the air out to left. Stevenson is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Stevenson, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. He's set and the pitch. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Hernandez.
The 2-2. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Stevenson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Stepping in, Sean Stevenson. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Here comes the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... So striding in, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last.
Hit high and deep out to left. Stevenson ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Our 5-3 to final.
We'll come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon told of the sun and its decline. It's a fact, and there's no comforting it. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresh and fresh. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. Yeah. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap, gotta give a rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Gotta tell the world, never sleep on me. I'm just trying to wake 'em up, it's a free coffee. This is what you need, this is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3, no Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like come on, it's going down, I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a ball of 'em, bigger than beach balls. I'm lock and loaded, this is pure survival. Famous my idols, Biggie and Michael, and ain't nobody talking making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up, I bet it all like Proline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the goal mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline, but watch me go with Showtime. That's why I pay 'em no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. We get busy, baby, don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like parkour. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip flops. I took my into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut. You're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your mind like a
A player receives input from a coach.
this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly turn. Don't ever stop the music when you rocking like this, cause you could lose a great thing like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if we got what you need. We get busy, baby, don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on, two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Coming to the plate now, Sean Stevenson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Stevenson.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team. All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2.
Here we go.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. Talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching.
In now, Sean Stevenson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line to the right side,
Get down.
but foul.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Stevenson is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first for the team.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
On the line, that's a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Striding in, Salvatore Romero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, it's hit to third.
All right, stand up,
5.
stand up.
To second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to win ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite...
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Murphy.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stevenson is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Sean Stevenson. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. And good for him. Sean Stevenson has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Now at the plate, Salvatore Ramiro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Salvatore Ramiro.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far as you get a look at our line score for this one. A low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver.
Nope.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches high to throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Stevenson on third with 2 out. Line toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Leading off the inning, Ian Desmond, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old...
Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field, and it's gone.
Oh, that was really close to a long out.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Giants rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 5.
So we'll have a... pinch hitter coming up here with the runner at first and nobody out.
Here we go. You got this.
Now batting, left fielder, Tom Stevenson.
Ball 1. Stevenson, just 18 years old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind into you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
You don't
don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now batting, right fielder, Travis.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Rogers backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final.
27 minutes.
It's a cloudy day. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sean Stevenson, and he's really been feeling it at the plate. The lead one player to keep your eye on right now, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Settling in now, Mike Gerber. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Gerber.
The pause and the 0-2.
Okay, you're up.
This pitch is popped up. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Trevor Story.
Hey, I know it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Into the box, Sean Stevenson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Stevenson.
All right, your pitch coming right here, right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Through to third, and he's out. But they do take the lead as 2 score on the play. Striding in for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Stevenson, and that's the third out. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Stevenson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Samardzija on third. Jankowski over at second. Belt is over at first with one away. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Let's fly right here.
And there's ball two now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Striding in once again, Sean Stevenson. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
One pitch right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
All right, one time, right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. At the plate, Sean Stevenson.
Left fielder, Sean Stevenson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And as you can see, they are way behind. Sun Hwan-Oh comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lined hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you can.
And And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Giants have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-1 the final today. The Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jeff Samardzija earns his 5th winner of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. German Marquez takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be bang. S-class, I guess you won't see the problem. I know her, who and every hoodie I'm around. Call a piece of mine, call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be looking my lyrics. So tell me who did it, this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to dump the ground? I don't play around. Got that going down. Ain't no catching up in me. Stepped in the building with my body. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers with your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad. Turn your mob into corn. Cop, use a fraud, use a phone. My side, money back. I'm that turn of the knob on the door with the boys from the corner. Come, you get the tight to something. Now stop with all that fronting. Money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that capping on your reps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Deal on the deal, depending on how the tour is routed. I seen you watch when you first dropped that was clouded, which means you used to. You make it till you make it type. I see you crazy with hollow, no holla back, just holla rap. I got 'em to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, natural starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is different, so I will bury it. Then come and air out your. Have your homies on. It's right next to Roman numerals. IBs. It's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Why me? Cold in me, grimy. Porsche. We don't do this for no IG. It's to the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off, G. You can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds. You planted that. Bring around the rose. Got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Go on, do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. When it's good, and when it's bad, it's over. Backstage, singing Crimson and Clover. I'm trying to get away, but they won't leave me alone. Trying to get away, but they're tripping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me right now. Right now. Killer rock, tall tale spilling out the box. I'm trying to get away, but they just no getting through. Trying to get away, but they're tripping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me right now. Right now.
Summertime by the... Drew Pomeranz will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping into the box,
Batting
Sean
second.
Stevenson,
The left
as he'll
fielder.
get his first opportunity in this one.
Stevenson.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher
That
right there,
hurt.
you can't get discouraged.
The first
Sometimes
baseman.
even when you make a
Red
good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
Hellickson pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Suzuki.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Stevenson racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up.
In now for Washington, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. Two men on, two away here in the fourth.
Gerardo Parra.
The set and the 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Now batting, Sean Stevenson. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Towards second.
Yeah, round it, find the ball.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Sean Stevenson. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. Up in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed, so...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
5 hits, no errors.
We are live from Oracle Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Stevenson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, Matt, I'm looking for Longoria to snap out of the funk he's been in. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all.
2 on here with 1 man out. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. That's popped up. Number 7 onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Stevenson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. At the plate, Travis Jankowski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Stevenson on at first, nobody out.
Hey, see you try me right there.
He's running, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There is Dozier, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Austin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there.
So striding forward now, Sean Stevenson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Rip toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for two. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Hold it right here.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
So digging in now, Sean Stevenson.
The left fielder, Sean Stevenson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And it's fouled away.
You're pitch driving right now.
Hey, have a rip like
now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Derek Holland with his 4th win this season.
2 runs on 4 hits, no errors.
And the wheels will spin now, as with runners at second and third and 1 away, we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
The center fielder, number 2, Sean Stevenson.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Here we go.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right now?
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Stevenson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Ryan.
Lifted into center field. Stevenson giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. San Francisco came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Reyes Maranta claims the win out of the pen, his first. Trevor Gott earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. Summertime by the...
Hey, ball. Take the base.
Standing in, Sean Stevenson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Stevenson.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily.
All right, one more time right here.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first. A ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax in the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Chasing after it is Williams.
Come on, go hard, you score. Go
hard. It bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into the bleachers and gone. A 3-run homer for Evan Longoria. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sean Stevenson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Maikel Franco.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stevenson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping up now, Sean Stevenson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Stevenson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Come on now, one time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 0-1, here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
This right here is a difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next, the infielder, Sean Rodriguez. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson is going to get there, and that's the 3rd out. 9. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Into the box now, Sean Stevenson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Pulled toward right center field. Quinn patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Ready once again, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Stevenson is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Sean Stevenson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Sean Stevenson.
Come on now, big guy.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Dominguez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitch.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Philadelphia Phillies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. We are under the lights here. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stevenson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Ready now, Sean Stevenson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last.
After the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
What's your pitch, huh?
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so initiate some contact here.
And the count will be full. "3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hold up.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Here's Buster Posey now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. He's been on a nice stretch. How about an on-base percentage of over 500 in his last 10 games? That's right, 500 in his last 10 games. That's pretty special, and he's doing a lot to make this lineup click right now.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, what?
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Coming to the plate now, Mike Gerber, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. Comes set, the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stevenson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Next to bat for the Giants, Sean Stevenson. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, one time, right now.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Digging in once again, Sean Stevenson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Stevenson stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Now to the plate, Sean Stevenson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Stevenson.
Let's get ready.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let's get up there, huh?
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Andrew Knapp. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Stevenson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 17. Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jean Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Stevenson on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Right.
The 1-2.
Harper
is roped to left, a base hit, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Relay.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
From the stretch. That's popped up. Number 7 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. San Francisco led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jeff Samardzija earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7th. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
The left fielder, number 2. Shawn Stevenson.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Herrera. And as Giants fans here on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do a one-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Fans are final.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Posey and Harper lead their teams to battle. Next. Digging in, Sean Stevenson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 balls, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
The 2-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this one will bounce into the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So he's into third with his 6th 3-bagger of the year.
Yeah, and that tells you what kind of an offensive player he is. Very good at hitting the ball on the line, and obviously he's got some decent wheels on him too.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Shoots this one over to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stevenson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Sean Stevenson. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. Leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. To his right, Hernandez. And there's 1 down now. Ready for another shot now, Sean Stevenson. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he popped him up. Number 7 has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Sean Stevenson. He successfully laid down a sacked bunt in his last plate appearance. And a dive, but he's back in.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Right here.
As a look, now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Here's the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Count still at 1-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
It's your pitch, drive it right here.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy. Hey, see it.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Come on, let it fly.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. Right now.
1-2. Here it is. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The San Francisco Giants get the win on the heels of 4. Summertime by the... Madison Bumgarner gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties.
Here's Chris Davis now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Chris Davis.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Stevenson racing back, still going back into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what...
Digging in now, Sean Stevenson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
0-1's the count. Hey, have a riff. Like
1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Fegley corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
The first baseman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Line softly toward the hole. Profar for 1. On to first as they get the double. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. Now both runners are across. Olson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they extend the lead to 5-zip. Striding in for Josh Fegley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fegley.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Stevenson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. They get 3 runs. Now in the box, Sean Stevenson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Stevenson.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Come on now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Ready for another chance? Josh Fegley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Josh Fegley.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And add 1 more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with...
Stepping in, Sean Stevenson will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
0-1 the count. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Like you can. Here we go.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees, both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Hey, get your kick up, Jack.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Evan Longoria.
Now this is hit not all that hard at the second. Scooped up. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in, Buster Posey. And their runners at the corners now.
Buster Posey.
A bullet to first base. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out and the inning. Stepping in, Josh Phegley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Phegley.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stevenson has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up for the A's, Josh Phegley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Josh Phegley.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stevenson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So in now for San Francisco, Sean Stevenson will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid. Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Coming to the plate now, Sean Stevenson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. 14-5, the final totals in this one.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes.
A truly gorgeous afternoon. So striding in, Sean Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stevenson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
You know, Matty V, it's not easy to do. Even though this is a mini 2-game set, to win 2 games on the road, D-Row, a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, you walk in here, you take the plane flight in saying if we could work a split, 1-1, we'd feel good about getting on the plane and getting out of here. But all bets are off once you win the first one. You want to complete the sweep.
Your pitch right here, kid.
A
Let's
1-1.
go.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty sprinting after it, and no one will track it down.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Striding in, Sean Stevenson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fast.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now at the plate, Josh Phegley, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Josh Phegley.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Sean Stevenson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hits. Can start making some adjustments.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
All right, one time right here.
A little bit outside. 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His career numbers against Minaya, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Softly get down to third, likely no shot at 2. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. And the second run will score as well.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not.
Leading off for Oakland, the left fielder, number 8. Robbie Grossman.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stevenson has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now, Sean Stevenson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Fouled away.
Hey, see Ricky there?
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go
To mix it up? Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the front. Got all this honor on me, that's so fly. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been good all day, I'm now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no, I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman.
Thursday night.
Hey, ball.
At the plate, Sean Stevenson, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on? Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte is past meetings with Samardzija. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Stevenson makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you folks? Riding in once again, Sean Stevenson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Here we go, kid.
From the stretch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, Lon. Let's go.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
The second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
In the air out to straightaway left. This one's down. It's the first hit for Arizona, and it's going to be for extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Into the box, Sean Stevenson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Line to the right side. Dyson will get there, and he puts it away to... So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson is going to have room out there as he puts... Edgar Ochoa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 2.
Leading off the inning, Sean Stevenson, as they'll look for some added... Bullet back up the middle. Marte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. San Francisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brandon Belt is going to come on as a... Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Saturday Night Baseball. Now at the plate, Sean Stevenson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Stevenson.
First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Stepping into the box, Sean Stevenson will swing it from the left side right here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. Previously against Derek Holland, he's gone 3 for 11.
Gerard Dyson.
On the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there.
Now batting, Sean Stevenson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Jankowski gets his lead at first, nobody out, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now. One time. Let it fly.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, no running, no running. Eat it, eat it.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Stevenson. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy
hit hard on the ground to second.
Run it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Jarrod Dyson. He singled his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stevenson is after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
First for the victorious Giants, 2 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors.
Afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine. Digging in, Sean Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stevenson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Jankowski leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Stevenson. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. High pop up. Flores is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stevenson is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Sean Stevenson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Really deceptive.
Digging in and looking for more, Sean Stevenson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The set and the 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he has come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. And it's not in time. He's safe as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game.
Now batting, first baseman,
line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
Sinatra. Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shot out. You feeling good about yourself right now. Satisfied is 6. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I wrote everything I retain and they steal from them. Like, from the man, used to call you a hater, you stand. Ain't nobody put themselves a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3. At the plate, Sean Stevenson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on? Here's Javier Baez. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 5.
Shortstop, Javier.
Hit in the air out to left field. Stevenson has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding forward now, Sean Stevenson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll dive back in safely. Jankowski, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
And again a throw, a dive, but he's back.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
One ball, one
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the... Here's Chris Bryant now. His career numbers against Melanson, not great. He's 1 for 8. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stevenson over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
What you waiting for? What you think we came in for?
Standing in, Sean Stevenson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Jankowski aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Your pitch.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better.
So digging in now, Sean Stevenson will swing it from the left side right here. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Come on, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
No one better now.
Pitch out. 1-1. Nothing doing.
Clutch up. Drive him in right now. Here we go, bud.
A 1-1 count. Jankowski makes a break for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 2-1. Is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the ball is dropped. The relay throw. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. That one is out of here. This game is... And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as chance to do that.
Stevenson is there now to put... So a big spot here, and stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stevenson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate, Sean Stevenson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Stevenson.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hard
Find
hit
the ball,
to
find the ball,
second.
find the ball.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That way to find the sweet spot.
Well, when
right
you're going
there,
as well
that
as
boy.
he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And the runner back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, we need right here. Here you go now.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevenson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most.
Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this. So stepping in, Sean Stevenson. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. That's in the basket. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sean Stevenson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he for us here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Stevenson is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against the ball well coming from that side. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. Out over the heart of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Almora is right there, 1 down.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Stevenson moving forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there.
Now at the plate, Sean Stevenson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Here's Buster Posey now. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's gone 2 for 8. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stevenson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Stevenson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and here's Javier Baez.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Zobrist rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Get your pitch, huh?
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Giants, the left fielder, John Stevenson.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Tony Watson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-2, the final total today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Lester records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 6 runs, 9 hits. No